Hey y'all, it's Mika J. Thank you for tuning in. So, things have been going pretty good with me. Getting settled into the new home. I'm working, I'm healthy. No complaints really. Oh, first and foremost, Happy New Year. So, for New Year's, I just kind of, I don't really have any resolutions, but, there are some things that I do want to take place far as, I just want to surround myself around positive, good-hearted people. I don't want to be around anybody that's phony, evil, means me, no good pretty much. So I just want to surround myself around people that, will help me become a better person. So, a couple weeks ago, I was a victim of social media bashing. Yes. Can you believe that? Now, in my whole 38 years of life, I ain't never been involved in no shit like that before. Okay? I'm pretty much like I'm a cool chick. Get along with mostly everybody. Like, you pretty much would have to rub me the wrong way for me not to like you. I pretty much like everybody. But, unfortunately, when you are that happy-go-lucky person, you got haters. I mean, you got haters regardless. But let me tell you what happened to me. Okay, I was Facebook friends with 3 chicks. Chick number 1, we get into it on Facebook because she didn't agree with something I had posted as a stat or whatever. Okay. So, I'm thinking we cool enough where, we got a good enough rapport with each other where, I could come at her like, hey, if I said something that offends you, I deeply apologize, blah, blah, blah. And, most people will be like, okay, I understand, whatever. I just wanted to, diffuse the situation because I could see it escalating, from like her responses and stuff. And so, she replies back, it is what the fuck it is and all this bullshit. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry you feel that way. And so, and I thought we was, like here, as far as, Facebook, like this ain't nobody I ever kicked it with, outside of social media, but I thought we had a good enough rapport, where that could have been squashed. So obviously I was wrong. So I sat on, and I was like, you know what? She was being disrespectful. And then, you could see like other people chiming in, like coming to my defense, like, hey, she wasn't trying to say it like whatever I said like that or whatever. So she ain't like that shit. So I just deleted her ass. And so then she proceeded to make a whole status about me, I guess like the next day or whatever. But I let it ride. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I blocked her ass. So she don't even exist in my world. So in the meantime, we both friends with chick number 2. And so me and chick number 2, we would talk, have some little sidebar conversations, through inbox and stuff, it was all good when her motherfucking ass is in my inbox asking me about high-end bags and shit. I done put her on to like ways that, she could save money doing this and doing that, like stuff that, other people will tell each other, but don't, like, as a race, stuff that, white people help each other out, put them on to stuff that will benefit them and their family and stuff. And sometimes I get wind of that type of information. And so I pass it on because I want to see our race succeed. I just want to see people win, period. So, it was all good then when you was getting something from me. But, obviously you had a problem with me too all along. So me and chick number 2, we both friends with chick number 1. So, she saw or heard about what had went down. And I was just telling her, I was like, yeah, that's just too bad. It went down like that. And I was like, I really tried to diffuse the situation. And she pretty much responded like, yeah, if you done all you can, then, there's nothing else you can do. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. So we started talking about something else. So then shortly after that, I noticed she deleted me on Facebook. So, I'm thinking we cool and stuff, y'all done shot with me before in my boutique and stuff. So, I inbox like, oh, we ain't Facebook friends no more. Now, this chick, she known to be like, or she claimed to be big and bad, like back in the day, basically some old ass war stories. But anyway, so I inboxed her like, oh, we ain't Facebook friends no more. So she didn't even reply back because, you can see like the comment that was read. So she didn't reply back. So I'm like, okay, you so big and bad, but you ain't even woman enough to like tell me what's up, whatever, you know, if I made you mad, whatever. So fuck you too. So I blocked you. So mind you, chick number 3 is chick number 2 cousin. So chick number 3, she still's my friend or whatever, you know. And so I had made another status about something totally different. And so, you know, this lady that my mom know, she my friend on Facebook too. So the lady, she commented or whatever. So then chick number 3 go behind the lady, this old lady, and like basically call her stupid, crazy, or whatever, because she didn't agree with what she posted or whatever. And I'm like, wait a minute, you can't be on my shit talking to people like that. I ain't talking to them like that, and you damn sure ain't finna talk to them like that. So, you know, I deleted her ass, and then I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, her ass need to go too, because, you know, I ain't finna be like in no situation where I ain't friends with you or friends with you, but then you friends with me, but going back telling them what I say and do. Nah, so you need to go too. So this was a year ago. Over a year ago. So anyway, mind you, I'm on my way to Vegas, and I get, you know, notification that, you know, it's a stat being made about me. First of all, this chick that I was friends with on Facebook, she inboxed me like, yeah, my friend want to shop with you, but you deleted her or blocked her or whatever. And I was like, who? So she told me who the chick was, and I was like, oh yeah, I did, you know, and let me tell you why. And so, but this chick that was telling me about this shit, she failed to tell me that it was a whole status made about me. But you inboxing me, you know, that was on some low-key messy shit too. So that's why I deleted your ass too. Now these some like grandmothers and shit. These chicks is like 45, 46, 47, 48 years old. You know, I'm still I'm at the tail end of my 30s. You know, I ain't got time for this bullshit. You know, y'all fucking grandmothers and shit. And y'all messy, you know. And so the stat was made saying that they not gonna support people because, you know, she tried to play it, chick number 3 tried to play it off like she didn't even know she was deleted, and somebody inquired about some merchandise that she had purchased from me, and then she was gonna pass along the information. Well, I do have a business page. First of all, I have a business page. And so basically made the status bashing me and stuff, and then these other 2 chicks chiming in, you know, saying I'm ugly, fat, you know, all this bullshit, you know, just petty, you know. And y'all don't even look half, y'all wish y'all looked as half as good as I look. Not saying I'm conceited or anything, but y'all asses is ugly. The way y'all act is ugly, and y'all pretty displeasing to the eye too. So anyway, and so then the crazy thing about that was it was chicks on there or people on there like chiming in like I didn't even know, like I guess like they little groupies and flunkies or whatever, dummies or whatever, you know, like, you know, chiming in on it and shit. And then it was like some people that, you know, I was friends with on Facebook, you know, you liking the status, you commenting and shit. I deleted all y'all bitch asses too, you know. So yeah. So this shit came out of left field. I'm minding my own fucking business, and the whole stat is made about me, you know, because y'all don't like me, you know. But it was all good. And then one chick said that I want her lifestyle. Who? Girl, don't nobody want your motherfucking life. Girl, bye. You know, my life is just fine. You know, yeah, I used to talk about wanting to move to a big city, and that still might come. I'm cool. I'm working. You know, I'm healthy. You know, my marriage is good. You know, we buying property and shit. You know, money saved up. We educated. We business minded. We business savvy. You know, travel whenever the fuck I want to travel. You know, shop when I want to shop. But I want your life. I think if a person that has a fulfilling life like me, or anybody, if you got a fulfilling life, you don't want to be like anybody else. You shouldn't want to be like anybody else anyway, because you are pretentious. You know, you put on Facebook your every move, everywhere you going, the countdown. You could be 563 days before your next trip. You put a daily countdown on it. Just pop up on their ass at the airport with a mug, gotta ask you where you going, okay? You know, and then, you know, I heard you live in the slums. You know, but I want your life. You know, you ain't got shit. And like, I live in a small town, and so a lot of people that leave here and move to bigger and better places, they don't even really be doing all that. Cause I just have a hard time being convinced that if you wasn't on shit when you was living in Mayberry, then how all of a sudden you on your shit now? You know, you ain't got no education, you ain't got no work ethic, you got a criminal record. How the fuck is you on your shit now? You know, I understand people can change, opportunities do open up for people sometimes, but the majority of the time, people just be stuck. And I think people resentful of me because, you know, I just do me. You know, I ain't in competition. Whoa. Fucked up some words. Talking too fast. But I ain't competing with nobody. I just do me. If I get up and feel like going to buy a Louis Vuitton bag that day, that's because I feel like it. Ain't because I'm doing it because such and such is doing it. But chick, you's a copycat. You know, you do everything I do. I had to walk you through buying handbags and shit. And you even sat there and said to me, you don't even buy handbags, but all of a sudden you buying them now. I'm like, that don't even fucking make sense. Who you trying to keep up with, boo-boo? Then, you know, I remember like, I had bought one of my friends a nice wedding gift. You know, I didn't make it to the wedding out of town, so I bought her a really nice gift. And then my friend, she posted on like Instagram and tagged me in it or whatever. And then why this chick a couple months later, she went out and did the same thing, bought the same gift for her friends that I bought for my friend. So who want to be like who? So, you know, I just can't stand, you know, catty ass females, and then y'all old as hell, y'all in y'all mid-40s, you closer to 50. You know, y'all, I don't know if it's y'all hormones from menopause or what, but I shouldn't be your target. You know, and then y'all on there talking about, I guess back in the day, y'all went for bad or whatever, you know, was, you know, got a little reputation for beating bitches up or whatever. Okay, them some old ass war stories. That was then, this is now. Okay? Ain't nobody scared of you. And I ain't no little ass chick. So, you know, I got some size to me, so you ain't gonna just whoop my ass. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around being a dog fight. Okay? So, yeah, I'm just on here talking shit. So, you know, just piss me off because I don't bother nobody. You know, like I said, I'm a cool ass chick till you press my buttons. You know what I'm saying? You know, I try to help anybody I can. You know, I try not to even really talk about people really. You know, I might tell you about yourself if I feel you acting a certain type of way or something. But, you know, really, I'm cool peoples, you know. Hell, I ain't even got to say it. You can just see it if you around me. You know, but it just pissed me off that, you know, I ain't gotten to some shit on social media. You know, you bashing me. Then you're talking about my merchandise and shit, saying that it's fake and stuff. You know, whatever. Cause I was selling like these little hats with the little logos on them or whatever for $10 fucking. You know, and I'm like, but all y'all bitches bought them though. So do that even make sense? You talking about my shit is fake, but then you talking about you wanted to buy some more but couldn't. So, which is it? Is it fake or what is it? I don't know. So, yeah. So, I just wanted to share with you, you know, some shit that happened to me, you know. Some old ass bitch. Don't be an old, bitter bitch. You know. I think they just resentful because, you know, they moved away from here and then they dogged the little Mayberry town out. But y'all miserable, y'all struggling, y'all still ain't doing better than what you was doing when you was living here. You still paying rent, you still working 9 to 5, you still hustling, trying to survive. You ain't doing nothing no different than nobody else. And I think they see me still living in Mayberry, you know, doing all this shit. I'm like, if I can make it here, I know I can make it anywhere. So I don't know where the resentment come from. So fuck them bitches. So yeah, that's, you know, this is just me, Mika J, just talking shit because I'm really feeling some type of way about that shit. Really should be unbothered, but I don't bother nobody. So, yeah. So, thank you for tuning in. It's Mika J. Holler.